All right, welcome back to Technique Tuesday. Today we're going to talk about a position in ballroom dances called shadow position. We're going to do it specifically in like smooth styles right now. And we're going to use, let's call it like Tango as an example, right?
Sure.
So let's say we're sitting side by side and I'm going to roll her into what's called shadow position where she's standing in front of me. So I'm finally behind, but we're both facing the same direction.
So he's my shadow. That's where it came from.
Yes, I'm in her shadow. We're both facing the same direction and we're in this position, right? I'm not directly behind her, I'm still offset from her. So in relation to this direction, I'm in front of her, right? What this position really is promenade, but she gets flipped around and has to use the opposite angle, right? So I say promenade because for two different reasons. One, in promenade, I'm still in front of her and she's still behind me, right? So the alignment's the same as if I were to then go to shadow position. Sorry, I'm just gonna keep turning around. Where I'm still in front of her and she's still slightly behind me, right? The other reason I say that is because what the follower has to do, her alignment is a man's or leader's promenade.
So now I'm using my left foot, for example, if we did like Tango rock.
Yes, so how I situate my feet, how I situate my body in a leader's promenade, she does the exact same thing on the opposite side as what she's used to. So she has to do it like a leader does with the left foot's free here. The feet are still parallel together. She's still facing towards this side. We're not gonna open up and just stand side by side in the direction we're about to move in. Whether this is tango, whether this is waltz, that doesn't matter. If we take like one step on this foot, maybe we're dancing waltz now, the alignment is still the same, right? How I hold her in shadow, my right hand's on her rib cage here. So ideally, she's flat enough here where she's gonna give me a little bit through that rib cage so I can feel her now. And then my left hand goes underneath her right hand here. So we're just like this. Even though we're in shadow and not in a closed dance position, we still maintain our frame and our position the same way we would have instead of now being kind of more casual just because we're standing here, right? So we still wanna pick up our elbows and feel like we're still in this position here. And you can see we still both have this proud chest feeling. And now when we go to walk, let's say in tango again, we walk. And if we go again, this is CBM, we walk across ourselves here instead of feeling like we rotate this too much and just walk straight forward, right? And she comes in, she's going past me a little bit here and I catch her with this right hand now in the shadow position, right? You might feel uncomfortable with this whole rib cage thing, which is completely reasonable. Another more conservative version is I could really just put this on her shoulder if I wanted to. So I could be here and I could just place my hand on her shoulder here lightly and we could walk across in shadow on her shoulder if I didn't feel comfortable going for, or completely reasonable that she wanted me to go for her rib cage,
So in a simple sense, shadow position is when the lady is facing the same direction but slightly in front of the man. There's so many different dance styles you can use shadow position in. We use it in like rumba, but we use it in a sweetheart hold here. It's technically a shadow position, okay? So there's literally so many different variations of the shadow position. This is one specifically that you'll see more in the smooth section. It's like we have waltz and tango up at our website. So that being said, this was a request. So if you did have a more specific question on shadow position or maybe a specific dance, be sure to comment down below and we'll give you some tips and tricks. And I hope you like this Technique Tuesday. Like and subscribe. We'll see you guys very soon.
Bye.
Bye.